Hey yo guys, what the hell? Did you know that over 88% of people that are watching my videos aren't subscribed? So if that's you, subscribe man, please. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Today I want to talk about, is your 9 to 5 holding you back, and should you take the plunge into quitting or dropping down your hours, etc. But first of all guys, I want to talk about obviously hustle culture, and everyone in this scene seems to think that working a 9 to 5 is a bad thing, or they make you feel guilty for having a job such as working in McDonald's, which again, we're all on our own graft here. We all need to start somewhere. My very first job was in McDonald's and I turned out okay, I think. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make some money at the start of your hustle career and everything like that. I mean, even for me now, although I'm doing pretty well with my Amazon FBA business, I'm not quite ready to take the plunge into quitting my job. Because if I was to quit my job, my income would go down from about £2,750 a month after tax down to about 1,000, maybe just over £1,000 a month after tax. That money I'm earning from my job, I do work part-time. I've managed to drop my hours down by hustling through Amazon, and then eventually I'm going to drop down to 3 days, and then eventually no days, and quit completely. I'm not going to feel guilty for working my job. It's definitely holding me back nonetheless, because, you know, the Amazon FBA business model is a case of taking in parcels, doing hours of research. Being at work, I miss a lot of my parcel deliveries, so it's a case of wasting a lot of time getting them re-delivered or asking other people to take them in for me. And I know I'll be taking the plunge very soon into dropping down to 3 days if I can. I need to stop missing deliveries because my customers need more stock. But don't feel bad for working a 9 to 5, guys. Don't feel bad that, you know, someone's out there on Instagram flexing their Forex trades in Dubai and making 10k a month, or 10k a week, should I say. They're probably not, to be honest. There's so many fake gurus out there, guys. Just do your own thing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Use your 9 to 5 when you're young to kickstart your wealth career, man. Use the money you're earning. Don't waste it. Like I said, go back to this video if you want to go through a lot of things a lot of us waste money on. Only after this video, nonetheless. But obviously, make sure your necessities are covered first. You don't want the mortgage company coming up to you like, bruh, where's our money? Because, you know, you spent all of your income trying to side hustle. Put your bill money aside first, and then use that spare cash you got, rather than wasting it on your side hustle and trying to grow it. You really do hate your 9 to 5 and you want to take that plunge into, you know, not working completely. At least have some form of a safety net. You know, say 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. At least that way, if the side hustle or the new business venture isn't going to plan, you've got money to fall back on. Because the last thing you want to do is get into some serious debt that you can't pay. It ruins your credit score and things like that. You can't eventually apply for credit when you need it, or apply for credit for your business because, you know, you didn't have some sort of a plan. You just quit your 9 to 5 because your boss is a twat. I mean, we've all got that, right? Oh, that feeling would be great though, wouldn't it? Just to walk in and quit. But map out a plan first. Definitely have some sort of financial safety net before you do anything. Or, you know, if you still live at home with your parents and they're happy for you to do so, then happy days, man. As long as you've got nothing to pay for, go for it. But only you know your situation. I mean, I can only advise of what I do. Like I said, I used to work full time. Now I only work 30 hours a week. And then eventually I want to drop down to probably 24 hours a week. Then maybe, if I can, even 2 days a week, that would be great. And then eventually it's a case of just leaving. I'm slowly jumping the stepping stones to leaving my 9 to 5 because that's been my biggest goal ever since I started hustling online, is to never have to work for somebody again. But at the moment, I'm pretty content, which is a bad habit to get into. Nonetheless, it's working for me, and, you know, my business is growing and I can't complain. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of us are in different situations. You could be a top corporate lawyer earning 200k a month. Wow, that would be great, wouldn't it? 200k a month. You could be a top corporate lawyer earning 200 grand a year, or you could be a McDonald's worker like I was. I know it's such a cliche, but it's generally true. I did work for McDonald's, and yeah, you could be earning £800 to £1,000 a month. But nonetheless, me as a McDonald's worker had no more time than someone as a corporate lawyer earning more money, because, you know, we're all time slaves. That lawyer earning all that money probably has a lifestyle inflation, spends more money than he earns, and has less time than me. Financial freedom boils down to more than just money. Imagine having that amazing feeling of being able to get to the office when you want if you work for yourself, or you can go to bed the night before whatever time you want, because, you know, if you wake up at 10 in the morning, you're going to get the same amount done as if you was to work a 9 to 5, or, you know, have to get up at 6 a.m. to catch the train. If that doesn't inspire you to start some sort of online business or side hustle, then, you know, if you want to work a 9 to 5 until you retire, then by all means. But if you're in the similar age bracket to me, that's 25, by the way, you cheeky sod. I know you said 30. Our retirement age isn't going to be till 85, and then by that time, we probably won't be able to walk and we'll be done. We would have worked our entire life for some company, building their dreams for them, and then when it comes to enjoying our life, we're like completely destroyed. Our knees are gone, we got arthritis everywhere, we're old, you know. We don't want to be like that. So start building your wealth now from your 9 to 5, and then eventually try and join the stepping stones of quitting the 9 to 5. Ultimately though, if you want to work a 9 to 5 like I just mentioned, that's completely fine. This is just my experience and my opinion on the 9 to 5. For me, working for someone, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really align with my goals whatsoever. I hate being told what to do, not because I'm arrogant or a twat. I just like to do things my way, which most of the time are okay, but sometimes they're probably not. And yeah, you can't really do that if you work for somebody, which is rather annoying. But having that time freedom beats any sort of financial goal. Just being able to do what you want, when you want, not having to answer to someone is ultimately the best thing you can aspire for as, you know, somebody who hustles online and doesn't want to work the 9 to 5 rat race their entire life. It's becoming rather popular nowadays. You'll see a lot of hustle culture online. When I started hustling online, it wasn't really a thing. There wasn't like many people making videos about it. I don't even think TikTok was around at that time, but you know, things have changed. No one wants to work for anyone anymore. That's probably why a lot of the generation nowadays are lazy. That's because some Forex trader posing on a balcony in Dubai said that if they pay them £250 a month, they can make them 10 grand a month. Guys, please don't fall for the fake guru crap. Like, you really don't need to. There's so much free information out there where you can learn enough to at least get started, and then you can start to build a community, and then you can sort of pay people to sort of take you to that next level. But you'll find people along the way that you trust, like I did. And that's the way to do it, in my opinion. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. I do apologise. This is actually probably quite a short video. It was just kind of off the dome. I did like sit there and write a little script for it, but I never really stick to it. I make some points, I go from it, and it just comes off the dome. So yeah, I do apologise if the structure of this video is kind of like this, but hey, if your 9 to 5's holding you back, only you know what you can do. But in my opinion, the best thing you can do is to slowly drop down your hours, or at least have some sort of financial safety net. Don't want to get yourself into any sort of stupid debt, because that will impact you in the long run than it will to sit there and work an extra few hours at a 9 to 5 to pay for it. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I would appreciate that. And yeah, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next Sunday. So far, so good. We're consistent.